Profile, an outline or contour. Profiteer, one who profits. Profligacy, shameless viciousness. Profligate, abandoned to vice. Profuse, produced or displayed in overabundance. Progeny, offspring. Progression, a moving forward or proceeding in course. Prohibition, a decree or an order forbidding something. Prohibitionist, one who favors the prohibition by law of the manufacture and sale of alcoholic beverages. Prohibitory, involving or equivalent to prohibition, especially of the sale of alcoholic beverages. Projection, a prominence. Proletarian, a person of the lowest or poorest class. Prolific, producing offspring or fruit. Prolix, verbose. Prologue, a prefatory statement or explanation to a poem, discourse, or performance. Prolong, to extend in time or duration. Promenade, to walk for amusement or exercise. Prominence, the quality of being noticeable or distinguished. Prominent, conspicuous in position, character, or importance. Promiscuous, brought together without order, distinction, or design, for sex. Promissory, expressing an engagement to pay. Promontory, a high point of land extending outward from the coastline into the sea. Promoter, a furtherer, forwarder, or encourager. Promulgate, to proclaim. Propaganda, any institution or systematic scheme for propagating a doctrine or system. Propagate, to spread abroad or from person to person. Propel, to drive or urge forward. Propellant, propelling. Propeller, one who or that which propels. Prophecy, any prediction or foretelling. Prophesy, to predict or foretell, especially under divine inspiration and guidance. Propitious, kindly disposed. Proportionate, being in proportion. Propriety, accordance with recognized usage, custom, or principles. Propulsion, a driving onward or forward. Prosaic, unimaginative. Proscenium, that part of the stage between the curtain and the orchestra. Proscribe, to reject as a teaching or a practice with condemnation or denunciation. Proscription, any act of condemnation and rejection from favor and privilege. Proselyte, one who has been won over from one religious belief to another. Prosody, the science of poetical forms. Prospector, one who makes exploration, search, or examination, especially for minerals. Prospectus, a paper or pamphlet containing information of a proposed undertaking. Prostrate, lying prone or with the head to the ground. Protagonist, a leader in any enterprise or contest. Protection, preservation from harm, danger, annoyance, or any other evil. Protective, sheltering. Protector, a defender. Protégé, one specially cared for and favored by another, usually older person. Protestant, a Christian who denies the authority of the Pope and holds the right of special judgment. Protomartyr, the earliest victim in any cause. Protocol, a declaration or memorandum of agreement less solemn and formal than a treaty. Protoplasm, the substance that forms the principal portion of an animal or vegetable cell. Prototype, a work original in character, afterward imitated in form or spirit. Protract, to prolong. Protrude, to push out or thrust forth. Protrusion, the act of protruding. Protuberance, something that swells out from a surrounding surface. protuberant, bulging. Protuberate, to swell or bulge beyond the surrounding surface. Proverb, a brief, pithy saying condensing in witty or striking form the wisdom of experience. Provident, anticipating and making ready for future wants or emergencies. Providential, affected by divine guidance. Provincial, uncultured in thought and manner. Proviso, a clause in a contract, will, etc., by which its operation is rendered conditional. Provocation, an action or mode of conduct that excites resentment. Prowess, strength, skill, and intrepidity in battle. Proximately, immediately. Proxy, a person who is empowered by another to represent him or her in a given matter. Prudence, caution. Prudential, proceeding or marked by caution. Prudery, an undue display of modesty or delicacy. Prurient, inclined to lascivious thoughts and desires. Pseudapostle, a pretended or false apostle. Pseudonym, a fictitious name, especially when assumed by a writer. Pseudonymity, the state or character of using a fictitious name. Psychiatry, the branch of medicine that relates to mental disease. Psychic, pertaining to the mind or soul. Psychopathic, morally irresponsible. Psychotherapy, the treatment of mental disease. Pudgy, small and fat. Puerile, childish. Pugnacious, quarrelsome. Puissant, possessing strength. Pulmonary, relating to the lungs. Punctilious, strictly observant of the rules or forms prescribed by law or custom. Punctual, observant and exact in points of time. Pungent, affecting the sense of smell. Pungency, the quality of affecting the sense of smell. Punitive, pertaining to punishment. Pupillage, the state or period of being a student. Purgatory, an intermediate state where souls are made fit for paradise or heaven by expiatory suffering. Purl, to cause to whirl, as in an eddy. Purloin, to steal. Purport, intent. Purveyor, one who supplies. Pusillanimous, without spirit or bravery. Putrescent, undergoing decomposition of animal or vegetable matter accompanied by fetid odors. Pyre, a heap of combustibles arranged for burning a dead body. Pyromania, an insane propensity to set things on fire.